So this is going to be a quick video on a concept that I would recommend being well aware of. It's called the education bubble. And just like way back in the day, for those of you old enough to remember, there was the dot-com bubble. Right now, we are facing the education bubble, meaning in school, we have elementary school, middle school, high school. I don't care if you go to fancy private school, Montessori school, whatever. And then especially these universities, it's a bubble right now because you have artificial intelligence, you have things way beyond ChatGPT, and you also have robotics, humanoid robots being built at an insane level right now. That is going to take jobs at a massive, massive rate. And if you've had your head in the sand and you haven't looked at the latest developments, it's insane. You have Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, literally saying in the next 5 to 10 years, all 9-to-5 jobs, like the idea of a 9-to-5 job is going to be extinct. Yet you have all these families and kids going through the education system. And even you as an adult watching this, if you have a job or if you don't know how to be entrepreneurial, you're still like that education bubble is going to pop. And it's an education bubble in the world, but it's also an education bubble within yourself. Now, even for you people who are doing, I know a lot of you do like high ticket sales on Zoom or you do phone sales. Guess what? AI is going to be able to do that. You have people doing trading, right? And like learning how to leverage the stock market or crypto or whatever. AI is going to be able to do a lot of that. Yes, there's going to be nuances. Yes, there's always going to be a little outliers and everything, but I'm just letting you know there is a bubble with education that has been created in the world and in each of us. So we think our current level of education and our programming is going to be enough to handle the future. That is going to pop if it hasn't already for you. And when it pops, you're going to see the underlying reality, which is you're going to have to learn how to re-educate yourself really damn quick to adapt to the landscape. So if you want to know how I do that and how I don't have any concern for myself in the future, but my main thing is I want to help thousands of other people also be able to be ready for the future. Because in times of change and chaos, that chaos can be a form of a ladder by which you can actually step up and get to a way higher level if you're ready for it. Otherwise, chaos can be really brutal and be a really rough wake-up call. So you get to decide, how do you want to face this chaos and this impending bubble that will pop? Now, if you want to know how to do that, it is a very specific self-development process coupled with a very specific learning process so that you can learn new things rapidly. The superpower of the future is to be able to understand how to learn and how to think, and to be able to learn massively. And they asked Naval Ravikant this. If you don't know who Naval is, he's a pretty big Silicon Valley guy. He said the number one skill is the ability to learn new things. It's the ability to acquire vocabulary, to acquire understanding. And then they asked Bill Gates this. They said, if you could have a superpower, what would it be? And he said, the ability to read. The ability to read books, which is AKA learning. And a lot of us think we're learning and we're reading books, but it's like, that's like if you were hanging out with Bill Gates, you're like, yeah, Bill, I can also read books too. He would laugh at you, much like if you were to go swimming next to Michael Phelps and you were to say, hey, Michael, check it out. I can swim too. He would laugh at you because Michael can actually swim. Bill Gates can actually read. That ability to learn as quickly as someone like a Bill Gates is absolutely able to be trained, but you have to do it the right way, okay? So if you see the bubbles coming and you want to get support with that, and you want to see, I have a whole bunch of videos and a whole library of information I can share with you, reach out to me, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll send you the whole library because there's so much more to this, and we got to be ready for it, all right? See ya.